In a recent video, a subscriber asked me why I don't sell on Amazon and why I never encourage other resellers, especially beginners, to resell on Amazon. The answer to that question is I actually do sell on Amazon. Many of you may be a little surprised that I do that because I never talk about it on this channel whatsoever, JRed Flips. I also don't bring it up on live Q&As or things like that. The reason why is because I want to have authority and I want to have sales data backing the things that I'm saying. So for those reasons, I haven't made any Amazon reselling content yet. I do plan on making Amazon videos in the future, but not until I've had a few $1,000 days on Amazon, and I haven't had those yet. The reason why I don't encourage resellers, especially beginning resellers, to go onto Amazon is because of their gating system. Their gate system is they've set in place these gates that you can't go through unless you've received proper authorization, which limits the amount of people that can sell and limits the amount of people that go through the process to actually make sales and list items on Amazon. So the average person sees on TikTok or YouTube people going to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, even Walmart and Dollar Tree, and buying a bunch of stuff using an Amazon scanner, seeing that they have a good sales rank, seeing that there's a good profit, and then they list them on Amazon and sell them all nice and hunky-dory. The issue with that is if you want to sell in certain categories and if you want to sell each individual brand within those categories, there are gates set in place not allowing you to do so. So as an example, this is the inventory that I sourced today for Amazon. It's all brand new with tag stuff. So let's say that you went to Ross, or I think TJ Maxx like I did, went to both stores today, and you find these Adidas Creator 365 socks for $3. So you go ahead and you look up with your eBay scanner app and you see that these are selling for about $16. After fees and stuff, you'll make just over $5 profit, which is double your investment, and it's a very quick transaction. So you're like, sweet, that sounds awesome. So you buy these, you bring them home, and then you actually download the Amazon app and you try to list this. You open your app, you type in the UPC code or the ASIN number, and then you find the exact listing. All you have to do is hit quantity and price because there's already an existing listing with existing photos, significantly easier than eBay, right? When you actually go into it, it says this item cannot be sold without approval. So there's a little button where it says request approval. You hit request and it says, Adidas branded items in new, used, and collectible condition cannot be sold on Amazon without approval. The only way to get approved in a brand category is to buy 10 items from a reputable Adidas supplier and have an invoice with a ton of qualifications such as date, item, all that good stuff. And that has to be submitted to Amazon. They have to approve it, then they unlock that gated brand for you, and you can sell these items. The average person gets to this point and completely gives up. It's tough. It is significantly difficult. It is very, very difficult to actually get ungated in these categories because of those steps. There are a ton of YouTube videos on how to do so. You can also pay other companies to get you ungated, or you can pay them to teach you how to do it step by step. But the average person isn't willing to do that. And the ones that do watch these videos still have a hard time getting ungated in categories. And for that reason, that principal reason, I recommend that the average beginner stays away from Amazon. What I recommend doing is selling majority of used and also new items on eBay, learning the ropes, making sure that you're making a ton of money, that you have a big foundation to fall back on if Amazon doesn't work out. And you can learn the process there. But what happens is people get really excited and they buy an Estee Lauder. I sell a lot of makeup items on Amazon. They buy an Estee Lauder palette from Amazon because it's $4,000 and there's like $28,000 worth of inventory, and you can get a little bit extra of a premium on Amazon. So you buy a whole pallet, and then you get to Amazon and you realize that Estee Lauder is gated, and you didn't buy these from Estee Lauder, and when you bought the pallet, it didn't come with an invoice, and it's from a company that won't supply an invoice because they didn't itemize it. It's just a random pallet, so they can't. So you realize that you can't sell these on Amazon, so you say, crap, well, I'm not gonna just sink $4,000, so I'm just gonna list all of these on eBay, because I see there's a ton of sold brand new listings on eBay as well. They have an awesome sell-through rate because it's a quality company. Let's do this. You list a ton of that product on eBay, and then eBay says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did you get all this brand new with tags, or brand new or open box with tags items? Where's your invoice? You can't provide it because you got it from a pallet store that doesn't have an itemized invoice. And eBay says, this is way too risky to have on our platform. We do not want to get sued by Estee Lauder. You're gone. This happens way more than you think it would. And it's because of these gated categories and these things. So what I recommend is that people buy things piece by piece at thrift stores and garage sales, focusing on used items, but also gathering some new items that you can sell on eBay, building that foundation, and then moving on up to Amazon. I am currently doing the majority FBM, and I also do some FBA as well if I can find 80 of the same product or 150 of the same product, which is rarer than you think unless you're willing to pay up from an actual distributor. But I'm doing a lot of retail arbitrage from Ross and TJ Maxx and the dollar store, Walmart. I'm finding the most success through Costco. But the reason why I recommend that people stay away, not even stay away, but the reason why I recommend that beginners don't just launch themselves into Amazon is because of the gates. The second reason is because, especially in our little niche here on eBay, it is very frowned upon to charge for information. Courses do not do well here in the eBay community. It's course after course after course on Amazon, FBA, and even FBM, fulfillment by Amazon and fulfillment by merchant. If you want to be successful, every single video that you watch, you're going to be pitched a course, and you may eventually buy one. And some of these courses are very expensive, and it's hard to actually find the good quality videos that have free information that don't offer a course. And then you're eventually just tempted to buy these courses and waste some time and waste some money. And then the third reason why I don't recommend selling on Amazon is because it is significantly easier to get your account suspended on Amazon than it is on eBay. We've all heard that some people get their account suspended on eBay. This is actually something that's quite difficult to do if you build your store safely in the beginning. You should always build your eBay store very slowly, just 5 or 6 items a day, then maybe 10, then maybe 15, then maybe 20. And definitely focusing on used items. Some people do hop in too quick with just a ton of new items and they get kicked off really quickly. But it's significantly harder to get kicked off of eBay than it is to get your account banned on Amazon. It is a whole other jungle over there in Amazon. Just quickly to demonstrate why I kind of know what I'm talking about. I've been selling on Amazon for about 3 months now. It's been going really well. I've had a few pretty big days. I found a few awesome products that have done really well for me and are still doing really well for me. And a few years ago, I did my own private label products, blue light blocking sunglasses on Amazon for a while. That was very profitable until there were some new tariff laws that were imposed into China, and that became unprofitable very quickly. But I have some experience in the past with Amazon. I've just started to revisit it. I put 30 minutes to an hour just getting ungated. Not every single day. But if I find a product that I want to sell, I put a lot of time into getting ungated for that specific brand. It's very tedious. It takes a really long time. So on eBay, you can go into any thrift store or any garage sale and find 40 items and sell all 40 of those items. You can list all 40 of them and launch them all in the same day. and maybe get 1 or 2 Veros taken down, if that. On Amazon, if you buy 40 brand new items from the store, you're gonna have to ungate yourself on probably 26 companies and brands and categories. And it takes a really long time. You have your money really tied up, and it can be very sink or swim on Amazon. So I definitely recommend starting with eBay and Mercari, maybe doing a little Whatnot, maybe some Poshmark, getting well established in those areas, and then moving to Amazon. And I also recommend not investing a ton of money into Amazon in the beginning, because a lot of people do, and they didn't realize that that certain brand or category was gated and significantly harder to get into than other gated categories or brands, or they buy some stock that gets super flooded and then they're out their $20,000 investment. So a lot of pros to Amazon that I'll be talking about over the next few months or so. A lot of cons to Amazon as well. Just like there's a lot of pros to eBay and a lot of cons as well. And just a teaser for my episode, I'm gonna be making a video on eBay that's a pretty big con. Also, this is a new little content series that I wanna be implementing on my channel. This one went a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I wanna start doing quick little 2 to 10 minute videos, hopefully staying within like the 4 to 8 minute range, where I just sit down and I talk about a reselling topic. If you guys have any suggestions for upcoming videos in this series, or what I should call this series, that'd be awesome if you could put them in the comments below. I was thinking somewhere like, I don't know, like quick reseller tips, quick tips with JRide. Maybe you guys can come up with something a lot more creative than that. If you do, let me know. But I'm really excited for this little series of videos.